Hello, my beautiful blossoms. It's me, Misaki Mirai, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Obviously, we're still studying through the original Doki Doki Literature Club stuff before we get to what Doki Doki Literature Club Plus actually has. That isn't this. Therefore, this gameplay series will be extremely long. And all that. So anyway, last time we joined the literature club. That's basically what happened last time. And now we left off with the entire writing a poem minigame. Anyway, let's see. Trying to think how this. Obviously, I'll be going all out. You know, this is just a practice run. To some degree, I cannot perfect this because I don't know everything. I'll go for. Okay. So obviously, okay. I don't know who reacts to Valentine. I don't know who reacts to which words. Because when you see like the characters jump, that means you're doing something that leans towards the character in the actual story. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for fickle. Okay, that was for Eerie. Oh, I do. Okay. I'm not gonna be choosing that word. Let's see. Bliss. Okay, that was Sayori. Okay. I really need to consider these. Like, I'm trying to. Let's see. I'm just gonna go all out. Like I said, I won't be going for like a perfect run of everything. So, yeah. Choose that. Okay. Choose that. I'm not really too sure. Okay, that makes sense. Rain Cloud, I would reckon, would refer to Sayori. Let's see, pink, okay, that's Natsuki. Okay. I see, okay. I suppose, I'll go with sugar. Oh, okay. Let's see. I reckon that's only there are a lot of words. There's most likely a lot of words that refer to Sayori for this. Let's see. I'll go with twirl. Oh, okay. How about sweet? Okay. Sayori reacts to sweet. Okay. I'm trying to just figure things out. Okay, I'm just gonna like. Okay. Okay. I have nothing to say about these words. I'll choose pout. Oh. Okay. Beauty could refer to either Yuri or Sayori. So I would reckon. Okay. Wait, actually, there we go. Obviously, I'm gonna try for the. I'm gonna try and do what I'll do what I can for the to get the entire Natsuki thing done first. I don't know how well that's gonna work. Let's see. don't know who reacts to that. But I not know. We can go with Rose. Okay, okay. Oh. Okay. This is random. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to. Okay. 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 There's just a lot of interesting combinations you can choose. I don't know if the words are like randomized every time because I do not recall getting any of these sets of words when I played this for the first time. Regardless, this will be crazy. Let's see. Okay, fashion is Sayori. Okay, okay. Okay, since that was our first two Sayori somehow, I don't know how that makes sense, but okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, okay, okay. And kawaii. Okay, okay. I chose some random words, so I don't know how this is gonna work. Anyway. Hi again, Jackson. Glad to see you didn't rely on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. There's less to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jackson. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when not accustomed to it. Oh come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. But Natsuki finds yourself stuck between saying manga and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into his seat. Don't you worry, guys. Jackson always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with the busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I'd be a little jealous. How come you and Jackson can become good friends too? Sayori... As usual, Sayori was oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, here even brought you something today, you know. But wait, Sayori... Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry you made it sound like the big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I was thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. Don't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's short reads, but should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not even reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Suki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? Or do you bring it up at some point? Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga. It's a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then hands up to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Jackson. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Ski pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. Start the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there, but he grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why is that? Ah, because it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. Open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, giving the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Okay, I have to learn to read dialogue properly, especially when I'm tired. Not useless. I'm just not useless. Anyway. Wow. I guess it's been since I read at the beginning. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Ma'am, nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Look, it's like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of the sense it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be... Okay, I need to be sure I'm reading things correctly so that way I'm not just fucking up. Is there going to be plot? Okay. I just need to be sure I say that correctly. Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean... Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into their backstory, and some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? Obviously, I won't be reading all the sound effects because I need to save my energy for other things right now. Anyway, it sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. It just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into the... around the same time I got this manga. Like, I never got into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Hahaha. Definitely not a coincidence. Guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? We read for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well... I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Hey, still haven't grown out of that yet." Makes me want to punch them in the face. All those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. but it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? You know, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except, Annika is kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? You know, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Hahaha. Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Itsuki starts laughing. Hahaha. Totally forgot that happens. Itsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's face sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki from its her experience, that makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Huh? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Haha. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. Okay, just want to make sure I'm not misreading things. Okay, I wasn't misreading it. Good. You're just giving it back. Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. Might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. Stand up. Turn to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. You can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first. We'll start with Natsuki, because why not? Obviously, I'll do multiple gameplays where I do the other characters first. So, you know, expect a lot of this. Yeah. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki reads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What's the point of sharing in the first place? Or, this one could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted it to read your poems? That's what I had in when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. I was saying all the time reading things weirdly, but you know, there's no other way. There's no better way for me to do it. Yeah. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and we go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. You're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. That's key. A retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. You said that mostly to myself, and Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that you liked my poem. In any case, you don't need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Okay, this poem is called Eagles Can Fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Okay, I understand where Natsuki's coming from with all that. Like, there are people who just don't really care about how simple writing can be, and honestly, when it comes to me, I type with a lot of grammar and whatnot because, you know, I like making things as understandable as possible, and sometimes to talk deep about certain things. It's all useful stuff at times, but you know, that's the way it is. Anyway, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Honestly, that's understandable in a lot of ways. Like, I've done that type of thing. And when it comes to typing stuff, and you know, sometimes I make puns of the most random things. Like, it's just a lot of fun doing that and whatnot. So, yeah. Anyway. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Guess I went into it, then I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick drink, so give me a moment. I'm really dehydrated from all this reading. There. Who should I show my poem to next? I'll go with Sayori. Might as well do the top two and then work our way through. This is a good poem, Jackson. You sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. That you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy you just that you wrote one. Oh no. It just reminds me of how you're a part of this club now. Okay. Honestly, I forgot about how enjoyable this entire thing is. Like, I honestly enjoy this. And, you know, I'm happy to play whatever. Like, if there's a recommendation, I'll gladly do it. If I can. So, if all of you have, like, a video game recommendation or a visual novel, whatever, feel free to, send some recommendations my way. You know that. Anyway. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Jackson. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things is like this for the people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much it means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! I'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay, so this poem is called Dear Sunshine. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Obviously, the only reason why I paused after a specific thing is because I was trying to figure out how to scroll, but it's D-pad. So that's kind of cool. I like that. I like that. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I'm still trying my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. I was supposed to say thank you, but it's like the thing is just thanks. I'm not used to reading dialogue in general, so yeah. Anyway. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, I'm going to go with Yuri. Now, for those of you that don't know, Yuri is actually my favorite character. I'm not really sure what else to explain, but, you know, the entire yandere, and yes, I'm using the Japanese pronunciation for that, that type of personality is actually, you know, pretty fascinating. Despite what's behind it, all of it, and all that. Anyway, I'll continue reading the dialogue. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes within enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. Forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is her first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it'd be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. But I just raised my voice. So sorry. Yuri buries her hand. I'm tempted to say buries, but I know that doesn't make sense. Because that pronunciation would just not work with the sentence. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. For some reason, when I tried reading that the first time a little bit, at least for the final part, I had to correct myself because it sounded weird. So yeah. Anyway. In other words, they tended to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter. They fit the two together. The end solution is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even the simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you gives you valuable feedback. It's almost 3:30 in the morning, so yeah, this is like the second recording. And like it's just like the second episode or part, whatever you want to call this. Anyway, Atsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuria is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles aimlessly as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I cannot read this print. Yeah. I can't, like it's like this is the type of writing I cannot read. Like it looks like cursive, and I cannot read cursive. I was like, like this is a struggle. I'll pull up the. Okay, hold up. I'll pull up an actual typed version of this because I cannot read. I can read the title, which is Ghost Under the Light. Other than that, I cannot read this. Because I've never learned how to read cursive. And I know that's cursive, so anyway. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull up the poems list because I don't know what this entire thing says, and I would like to read it without trying to struggle reading cursive. Well, I have to learn to read cursive though. Let's see. Actually, maybe Wattpad will be useful for this. I just hope it's on cursive, because if it is, I'm going to be annoyed, because after all, it's just weird. Anyway. I just cannot read all this. Not struggling. Anyway. Okay, I'm not going to read Monika's poem because we're not there yet. Okay. Okay, I don't need Monika's second poem. I need. Don't need. What? Why does Wattpad have? Okay, I found Natsuki's first poem, so we're getting close. Okay, I don't need to read the second one right now. Don't need to read the third one. Okay. Okay, okay, now I found it. The tendrils of my hair illuminate between the amber glow. Bathing. Must be this one. The last remaining straight light of it withstood the test of time. The has yet to be replaced by the sickening green hue of the future. I bathed. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. That's basically what it says. I'll send the link. I'll leave the link to the Wattpad thing that has these poems in the description, so all of you can read the poems. Just please keep in mind there are spoilers, so do not talk about that. Good stuff. Only talk about what's shown in the video, please. Yeah. There's... Hey, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Okay. Ah. Well, I just don't read the script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. I also like the poem. I just want to make sure that I'm not misreading anything, so, you know, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. It's important to check. Anyway, I already read this, so I'll do the next thing. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. Usually write longer poems. Not at all. I am really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Siri? Actually, the story isn't about the ghosts at all, Jackson. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. But in this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbiotically compared to a ghost. Okay, somehow I was able to read all that considering the fact that my TV is on my dresser and my bed is a different level compared to the dresser and whatnot. Anyway. Lingering as a place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. Counting on you. Oh, we only have Monica. So yeah, we're gonna read Monica's poem. And hopefully it's not unreadable like Yuri's poem. Alright. Hi, Jackson. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. But, by the way, since you're new and everything, ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? Always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't, hey Jackson. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem. Like it, Jackson. Really? So it's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh geez. No. Kind of it makes me think of something that Natsuki would write. Oh, okay, yep. Yeah, that's what... Interesting. Alright. He's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There are lots of poems or stories out there that are not more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even like it's written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express the views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poem. things. I wanted to make sure it didn't say filter because it's just hard to read the type of font that's in this text. Anyway. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but all is help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Haha. Haha. Anyway, to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, this poem is called Hole in the Wall. It kind of been me. Action has sparkled protrudes. Okay, yeah, it's kind of unreadable. Fuck. Okay, back to Monica's poems. Okay, hole in the wall. Whatever you want to call it. What? I'm used to saying hole in the wall. It just doesn't work. Anyway. Oh, okay. I had it right. I somehow that line correct. Okay. I know. Was a neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. Peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see a real blind. This. Okay, no, it says I real blind like a film out in the sun, but it's too late. You're right. Menace. I'm gonna have to look up what that word means. Hold up. I do not know what in the fuck that means, and I don't know. This is a word I'm not familiar with. Okay. I need to know what retinas means. Okay. That's interesting. I'll leave the description. I'll just leave that in the video description so all of you can read it. I don't need to read every little thing. Anyway. But it's too late. Okay, I already it's too late right now. Why am I reading that anyway? Already scorched with a permanent copy of this image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of ultimate. He says, I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. Wait, it's an infinite, not ultimate. It looks like I cannot read. Like I said, the print was just hard to read. Right? I cannot read specific things that easily. Yeah. And he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Hahaha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. And performed out, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming up strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew, I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper. They're sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Oh, did he say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki slowly returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Jackson did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. Appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly interesting. Which I haven't yet. No. And Jackson liked my own poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jackson appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jackson started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Obviously, I'm not gonna read stuttering all the time, so, you know, please keep that in mind. Like, obviously, I'm aware that there's stuttering here and there, but, you know, I can't do that all the time. Yeah. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed me. Just noticed I was standing there. Jackson. She is just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of it? What's the point in making your poems involved for no reason? I mean, you should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Jackson. But wait, there's a reason we have many deep and expressive words in our language. It's only it can very complex feelings and getting them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself.